Hey traders, this is Jeff from ZenTrader.ca with a market update. Wanted to go ahead and make a video tonight. I've had a few readers email me and ask me if my timing signal that went negative last week, if it's still negative after today's rally. And the short answer is yes, it's still negative. I would say that it even got a little bit worse today. Not much, but you would have thought that it may had improved, given that the market rallied, and it was quite an impressive rally today. But FedEx released some earnings after the news. There's some warnings, I think, and they were down significant. And you know, a company like that is a real barometer of the health of the economy, in my opinion. So things could even get more choppy soon. So you see here, this red arrow indicates that my timing signal issued a down signal, and we dropped and then we rallied, and I expect some choppiness over the next over the next couple trading sessions. One thing that doesn't look so good is the Dow. I mean, you've got, let me go back to the Nasdaq. You've got the Nasdaq a stone's throw away from highs, and yet the Dow is in a little bit of a downtrend. This is, you could say this is a bullish falling wedge, and it does have the possibility of breaking to the upside, but for some reason I suspect this is going to break to the downside. Just when you look at the overall weakness in the market, you've got the three-line break down, and again, this is very short-term sensitive. The markets, they won't rally until this at least flips to a white candle, and it is somewhat of a delayed signal. So this is foreshadowing more weakness in the markets. When you look at the Keltner channel, the position of the indexes, simply here's Nasdaq. This is the strongest. It's above the middle. It's trending up. But here you've got the Dow. It's below. It's closed below it. So we've got mixed signs. So this is a time to be, not all in. Maybe have a mixture of shorts. I'm short the Qs, but I also have a few longs today. I lightened up on one of my longs today into the strength. So this is an opportunity maybe to play both sides of the fence right now until a dominant trend emerges. The longer term trade right now in the indexes is long. I mean, we haven't actually rolled over and started selling off, but before we really start to get into the sell-off, there has to be a period in time where the markets kind of form a topping process, and that's what we're trying to see if that's what we're in right now. So here's the chart of the SPY. This is a daily chart, and you can see that we could easily just come back down here to this 139 level and simply not even disturb this uptrend that's been in place since June. So it's important to not get too caught up in the daily fluctuations. When you look at the VIX, there's it's heading right back up to normal volatility. It was a little bit complacent. It's heading back up, and again, this is the VIX chart removed with the 10-day EMA, so it's a lot smoother. So you can kind of, you don't get caught up in the big daily percentage moves that the VIX can have. Real quick, I don't know why I had this chart up here, but the euro looks like it's approaching resistance. It looks like it's going to start to sell back off. I don't follow the currencies a lot, but this chart, the predictability of it, I just kind of wanted to show you guys that it does look like it's approaching a short-term top, and it could potentially be selling off. CRX index, there's something bullish and there's something bearish about this. Number one, we're bouncing off support, but when you look at the RSI, there was a trend line that was in place, and we've kind of broken below, and we've rallied right back up to it. Now it looks like it's starting to roll back over. So this really needs to find some support here if the commodities equity index is going to rally. And finally, I really wanted to show you guys this chart of gold. And again, this is the new moon. This is a full moon. This is the new moon, and you can just see that this isn't a chart that you can use to really predict which way the stock is or the chart's going to move. But something generally important happens on these days, and you can see that on Friday, August 31st, it was a full moon then, and this is a very strong candle. So this level down here should provide support going forward, and it's a wide range that it's going to trade in.